Good afternoon, it's Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we have some brand new cards revealed for Premium Pack 2024. And I'm so excited to go over these cards with you all today because it looks like we have a brand new archetype, and we also have a whole bunch of cool, interesting new cards. So let's just go into this and let's see where it goes. So first things first, we have a new toy archetype. I don't know if this is part of the Box of Friends cards or if this is a brand new archetype itself. We'll just have to find out right now. So first things first, we have Toy Soldier. It's a level 4 light warrior effect monster, 1500 attack, 1000 defense. This card can be searched with Rhoda, so be careful with that. You can only use the second and third effect of this card once per turn. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell. Weird, but I like it. Second effect. If this card is set as a spell and trap card is sent to the graveyard, you could special summon it. Weird, but I also like it. Third effect. If this card is no more special summon, add one toy box from your deck to your hand. Or if you control a toy box, you can add one level 4 light monster instead. Interesting card. So basically, it puts itself in the spell and trap zone, and then if it ever leaves the spell and trap zone, you can special summon it. And then on no more special, it adds a toy box from your deck to hand, which I guess is going to be the spell card. And then, if you already control a toy box, you get to add a level 4 light monster instead. There's a lot of generic level 4 light monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! So this card just searches anything. First card that comes up in my mind, technically, you can search the Light Storm monsters with this, which is kind of cool. It's a really interesting card. Let's see where it goes from here. So now we have a toy box. This is the level 4 light machine effect monster. Hey, I just realized ABCs are light machines as well, so you can search A, B, or C with the toy soldier guy. But let's read toy tank. This guy's a level 4 light machine effect monster, 1000 attack, 2100 defense. You only use the second and third effect of this card once a turn. It is set card. You can set this card into your spell and trap zone. Okay. If this set card in your spell and trap zone is sent to the graveyard, special summon it, so same effect as the other guy, and you contribute this card, special 1 level 6 or lower monster from your hand, or if you control a toy box, special summon this card from your graveyard instead, except toy box. Interesting card again. It kind of feels like artifacts in a way, because you put them into the spell and trap zone as set, and then if they leave the spell and trap zone, you special summon them, which is really interesting. So, I like them. They are just level 4 extenders, kind of, if you can get them out of spell and trap zone. And it does say you contribute this guy, supposed to have a level 6 or lower monster from hand. And then that's pretty solid. Or you supposed to summon this from your graveyard instead. So, it is really, really cool reborn ability. I don't know, this card seems interesting. I want to keep going. The final toy box card, it's a continuous spell card. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Set to your spell and trap zone as spells up to 2 monsters from your hand, deck, face-up monsters, or graveyard that are toys in the original name. So this spell card that says, hey, you would set 2 toy tank and toy soldier directly from your deck into your spell and trap zone. And these are considered spells. Then you can destroy 2 cards in your spell and trap zone. So that's pretty solid. So this card, if you play this as an engine, basically you activate Toy Box. Toy Box sets Toy Tank and Toy Soldier into the spell and trap zone. Then it immediately destroys them. And then their effects trigger where Toy Tank will try to, if this card is you contribute this card, let's go. If this card is sent from the spell trap or the graveyard spell, somebody so it reborns itself. Same thing goes for Toy Soldier, so that's immediately a rank 4, which is pretty solid. That's immediately a rank 4. Also, Toy Soldier, we're gonna add a toy box, but if you already have toy box, you're gonna add another level 4 light card. So if you're playing this, let's say ABCs, it's like a cool ABC engine. You can add an ABC piece without using a normal summon, which is really, really cool. This is actually pretty solid. What's the second effect of Toy Box? Once a turn, when your opponent monster declares an attack, send one face down card you control to graveyard, destroy the opponent's monster. So it even has like a cool battle phase effect. But I think the really cool part about this engine is that you can just activate Toy Box, set a toy tank and a toy soldier into spell trap zone, immediately destroy them. They'll both immediately spell summon themselves, and then Toy Soldier will get to add a level 4 light monster directly from the deck, which is really, really cool. I can see this being played as a really cool rank 4 engine in ABC. Yes, you do have to play Toy Soldier and Toy Tank, which technically can be bricks if you can't get them out of spell and trap zone, but I don't know. This seems interesting because you could always go normal summon Toy Soldier, search out Toy Tank, Toy Box, my bad. Toy Box, activate, place another Toy Soldier and another Toy Tank into the spell and trap zone, pop them, and then immediately have 3 level 4s on field, and then just pop off from there. I really like this engine. This actually has some potential in ABC. We'll have to keep going from here, but so far, first new cards, I actually like them, and they're cute too. And maybe even Box of Friends can play them, but I really need to read Box of Friends stats. I don't know if they're light monsters. I think they're Earths. I could be mistaken, so there might be even some Box of Friends potential. We have Ebon the Sun. This is a new continuous spell card. You only use the first, second, and third effect of this card once per turn. If a face-up monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, gain life points equal to its total attack. So that's pretty interesting. And then if monsters is special summon face down, face up from the graveyard, you can target one of them. It gains 1,000 power. If a spell or trap is sent from your hand to the graveyard, target one of them, add it to your hand. Interesting cards. So I don't know if this card's going to be seeing any play, but all 3 effects are decent-ish. I don't know. It's not searchable, but Pitch Black Sun or Ebon Sun, it seems pretty cool. It has cool Egyptian artwork. The fact that it's like, ooh, if a face-up monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, gain life points equals total attack. And then, hey, if a monster is special from the graveyard, target one of them, it gains 1,000 power. And then, hey, if a spell and trap card is sent from your hand to graveyard, target one of them and add it to your hand. These are all like pretty decent effects. It's on a non-searchable spell card that doesn't really start any combos. So, funny enough, this card feels like it's a Horus card, because the Horus kind of have this whole gimmick of like that. Like, their monsters reborn from grave, they'll get a fast attack boost. If one of their monsters is destroyed, they get bonus effects. And this card is like, ooh, if one of your monsters gets destroyed, gain life points equal to its original attack. They're all kind of big, so that's a cool life point booster. And then if spell and trap cards is sent from the hand to the graveyard, target one of them, add it to your hand. So you like maybe pitch a Horus and maybe like another card, maybe like a spell card, to then get your continuous spell. And then you can just use this card to get back to spell. I don't know. This card seems interesting. I just wish it was like, if it is like a Horus support, I wish it actually mentioned Horus in the name. But it doesn't, so it's okay. It's whatever. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We have a new Red Lotus King Flame Crime or Battle Beast. It's a level 3 Fire Fiend effect monster. It's 1700 attack, 300 defense. You're going to use the first, second, and third effect of this card once per turn. During the main phase, if you control a Fiend Tuner, or if your opponent controls a special summon monster, quick effect, spell summon this card from your hand. Already Resonator support. Cool. It even looks badass. I can already see this being played in Resonators. Or any other Fiend Tuner archetype. So, hey, Flame, what's the, actually no, I think they're fairies. What archetype, the one that DZ always plays, the Fables, are they fiends? If so, hey, fiend support. Hey, you got a fiend on the field, let's spell himself. Hey, Fable support. If this card is special summon, You inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each fire monster you control with different names. That does not matter, but hey, Resonators, it is a life point thing, so hey, you have Flame Resonator, especially in this. You gain life points, you burning them, it's never a time card, so hey, there you go. And then this card is sent to graveyard secret material. Send one normal trap from your deck to graveyard. I don't know how important that is. Maybe one of the Resonator traps reset itself when you synchro summon, maybe? I'm not really sure. But that's a pretty solid monster. Red Lotus King Flame Crime. I like you. You seem cool. Someone tried to show me a combo with you with Resonators, but so far so great. And then we have finally the last two cards. This one being White Circle Reef. It's a normal spell card. You only activate one of these effects once per turn. First effect, target one fish monster you control. Destroy that fish monster. If you do, add one with the same name from your deck to your hand. Or if you control a fish synchro monster, when you activate this card, special summon it instead. So it's a really cool fish extender card. Let's go Goaty. Or Sharks. Hey, let's go Sharks. I'm a huge fan of fish support. I want fish to be meta. So this card already seems cool. Then you banish this card from the graveyard. Target two fish monsters in the graveyard with the same name. Place one of them in the bottom of the deck. And then if you do, spell some in the other. So that is really solid. I already see this being played in Shark decks and in Goaty. So White Circle Reef, you might have potential. Maybe. I just see some fish combos. And then finally for our last card, we have Right Enter. What the fuck does it say? Arbition? Arbitration. It looks like a courtroom. I really don't know what this card's saying, but whatever. It's a continuous trap card. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card once a turn. Target one fish monster you control. It's treated as a tuner. When your opponent monster declares an attack, discard one fish monster. Change all monsters your opponent controls to defense position. If a fish monster is destroyed by battle or sent to graveyard, send this face-up card, your opponent's spell traps to the graveyard, so summon a fish from your grave. Interesting card. I don't know why white. It has no fish on the artwork. Yeah, it's a fish card. Weird. I'm not. Like, why is these like old people arguing over fish? Like we have a judge. We have this two guys with a book. This did not think I was gonna be a fish support card, but I guess it is. Huh. Interesting. Well, more fish support the merrier. I can't complain. I do wish this card wasn't a trap, but hey, what can you do? Overall, really cool. More fish support the merrier, please. Make Goaty meta. And maybe some gold prize support one day. That's all I got. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't do anything stupid. See you all next one. And bye-bye.